Welcome once again to Studio Sessions on Channel 20. My name is Matt Maisel, and it is our pleasure to have the After Hours from Harrisburg with us right now. From left to right, we have Gordon, Sean, Jordan, and Elena. Thank you all so much for playing a set with us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So you guys just came out with your first album, Late Night Social. The single off that album we just heard, Back Here Again. How would you guys describe kind of where you're at right now as a band and kind of feeling good about where things are with the After Hours?
I think it's really exciting. Our first album, like you just said, is finally out, so it feels great. We've all worked in musical projects before this, and coming into it, you know, had an idea and an intention, and I think it feels really good to see it come to fruition.
And Elena, you guys got together during COVID, I understand?
Yeah.
How did that all come about?
Jordan and Sean were playing in a different project, and I was working with Sean.
Yeah.
And their singer had to leave the band, and I was like, oh, I sing. And so we just kind of all met up at a storage unit and got together. And then, and then right when the beginning of the tour happened, COVID happened, shutdown happened.
So you guys got together right before COVID, and then COVID happened.
It all shut down.
It was January 2020 when she joined.
Yeah, it was literally, we were
goodness.
like, first day of tour, Tom Wolfe shut down. And then we were like, oh man, well now we have all this time on our hands. So we started like sending things back and forth. We started, you know, we were all writing separately. And then,
we did a lot of the tracking like at home, and then once things started to open back up, we went to our recording engineer, Jason Schaefer, over at Full Tilt Studio, and had him produce the tracks.
I was just going to say, how difficult is that to form a band? Because it's not just playing during COVID. You're literally forming what this foursome is going to look and sound like during the pandemic. How difficult was that?
I think it was challenging, but it was fun, because I think during that time I feel like I just had nothing to do but reflect, and like I learned the bass in that time, and we all, like, I don't know, I saw it as like ooh, I get to focus on nothing. No outs. I don't have to have plans. I don't have to go anywhere. I get to just work and then like do what I love. So I thought it was like really fun and really cool. And it had challenges, but I think that's what's so unique about it. And like we could really hone in on our sound.
Almost like a blessing in disguise, it sounds like.
And we gotta just lean
yeah, right.
Very much so.
We gotta lean on each other during that time, like a lot too. So I feel like we all bonded. We all became like each other's people.
So do you all kind of during that time, do you each bring like a little bit to the table? I want it to sound a little bit like this band, and I'm bringing this band to like. Do you rely on like your musical influences during that time, maybe more than ever?
It's definitely a very collaborative process like that. You know, I don't know if it's as literal as like let's, you know. I think a lot of times after the fact, in writing, is when we realize, oh,
yeah,
I
when
feel
we
like
realize, oh, that sounds
you can
like
tell
that.
you've been listening to this a lot, or you know
Like
what
what?
I mean. But I don't think that we go into it like ooh, let's write a song that sounds like this band or that.
Are there more bands than others that maybe like you fall back on that you would consider your favorites? That, you know, if I take a little bit of this and sprinkle in a little bit of this, then you get the After Hours.
Yeah.
Totally, yeah.
Trying to think what those bands are.
I feel like I constantly fall back on The Cure or like that nostalgic like 80s sound, or like Flock of Seagulls for sure, are like just really good bands that I know that atmospheric work they do. I feel like we capture like essences of that.
For this album, we kept talking about trying to make it very like kind of like romantic in like you know, almost like you could imagine it cinematically, like in a movie or something like that. So a lot of it was like, I remember talking about like trying to be like, oh, this is the feeling of going to, you know, showing up at prom, or this is the feeling.
I constantly
when,
labeled our music as prom rock, where I was like,
We've got a new genre on our hands.
yeah,
Prom.
I know, just
I love
that.
it.
Waiting on the spring to never come. I thought you were the one. I thought it all along. Oh, what a shame. Guess that I was wrong. It happens all the time. I just wanna be alone. Talk about a boy, tell me what he wrote. Ask me for some help. No one wants to be alone. Maybe in my head, maybe on the phone. Connections wear thin. Wake me when we get back home. Progress on a map is different than goals. Collecting all the paper, try to fill some holes. Let's not start a movie. It's later than we know. My eyes are so heavy. Soon I should be getting home. Let's see there. Nothing compared. mouth shut for sideways words. It gets modern good. It's a backwards play, backwards play. Doctor, you got boogie eyes. Should've seen the red. Should've seen it underneath my head. Broken head, broken head. I know, broken head, broken head. I know. I know. On the triple, I could bury you away. I could bury you away. I could bury you, but I won't. On the triple, I could bury you away. I could bury you away. I could bury you, but I won't. On the subway with the modern girl and the backwards pants, all the backwards pants. Doctor, you got boogie eyes. Should've seen the red. Should've seen it underneath my head. Broken head, broken head. I know, broken head, broken head. No.
It's getting late at night. I wonder if you're coming by to talk about it all. It's a slow song we wrote without a beat to let us know where the turns will fall. Somewhere on Arthur drink between the living room and the kitchen sink, you thought you saw a ghost.
And in those backyards and the moonlight was only ours. Desperate times stood still, just burning, me and my girl. Slowly turning, me and my girl.
Now we're talking cars under streetlight, far apart, quietly and low.
Someday make a scene, the colors run from you and me. We're oceans out of blue, just burning, me and my girl. Slowly turning, me and my girl.
You're listening to Studio Sessions on Channel 20. Once again, my name is Matt Maisel, and we have the After Hours with us. I want to give some love to Gordon, the drummer, the unsung hero, not with a microphone on set, but you have a microphone in front of you now. What's next for the After Hours? What do the next few weeks, few months look like for you guys?
Well, we've just unrolled a lot of really cool content, a couple of music videos, and we actually have another music video in the work now that we're all working really hard at, you know. We do a lot of our stuff on our own. Like, we like to craft our own, like, background things. And actually, our last video was actually puppets that we all made, like, with each other. So that was fun doing
That's
that.
really cool. So the next logical question is, where can people find you guys online, whether it's to watch music videos or find out what's coming up next for the After Hours?
Our Instagram is _after_hours, and from there we have a link tree that goes to our YouTube channel, where you can see all our music videos and things that we're releasing, and all our other outlets. Yeah.
Well, it's great to have the four of you in studio. You're going to close right now with Heaven Knows. Gordon, Sean, Jordan, Elena, the After Hours. Thank you so much for being with us in WHBG.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.